Hi, intrepid viewers. It's your mobile tarot correspondent reporting yet again. So, I thought we need a bit of light relief. I don't know if this reading will be light relief, but I thought I'd look at the Conway marriage, Kellyanne and George. To me, it's actually one of the most fascinating things that's happening at the moment, isn't it? You know, you've got him who's really adamant and out there and calling Trump for all the things he's calling him on, and Kellyanne. So I wanted to look at the marriage. Now again, I'll try and keep this reading a bit short for loading time, but I'm interested. What makes that marriage tick? So I'll do a general one first, then a few questions. So let's have a look here. General quick look at their actual marriage. Now the visibility is not good here, but we'll do what we can. Okay. Interesting, viewers. Underneath the lovers, and I'm getting a strong energy that when they met, they've got 4 kids now, so I'm sure the sex life has dwindled to nothing, but they had a hot sex life. And it was a very strong union. You can see the mountain in the background. They surmounted all sorts of stuff. A very strong union. But now there's the 5 of Cups, disappointment. There's a few hurdles in the marriage. Now, I don't know whether it is Kellyanne going, I've got this really big job in America and he's not supporting me, or he's going, look, I didn't mind that she worked for this mad campaign or something, but this man is super dangerous, and they're actually having political differences. I don't know. Or whether they had a pact about that. We will find out. But there's a disappointment now in the actual marriage. So the Harvest card here, I think they're both asking themselves, have I done enough to keep this marriage together? I think that's the evaluation of the Harvest card for them. They're living separate lives, the Hermits. They're living separate lives. That could be because the political differences are so great, or that's just how they cope, or whatever. But we're not talking all sitting around the dinner table at 6:30, chatting idly and shooting the breeze. This is over the disappointment card, right? So they're pulling away from each other. The sword of truth is what is between them. So the reality of Trump is what's pulling the marriage apart. So let's look at that. Because I thought actually they had a rock solid marriage because of she's an intelligent woman who's choosing to do this stupid job. Or in fact, does she do anything now, Kellyanne? I mean, advisor to the president who won't be advised. Doesn't that mean you haven't got a job, really? Kellyanne, you should look at that. Okay, so what does Kellyanne think about Trump? I think this is relevant to the marriage. So what does Kellyanne think about Trump? What does Kellyanne think about Trump? What does she really think? Okay. Okay. I think she's thinking of walking away even now. I do. So here's the Empress. She's got 4 kids. She's done the Earth Mother thing as well as worked. On one level, you have to hand it to Kellyanne, you know. She's done all that. And in a way, it was her mother energy, her Empress energy, that helped Trump. It softened Trump, not the person, but it softened his image. women speaking out for him, or women who lie for Trump, as I refer to Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I would just like to say, where is Sarah? Okay, now, where were we? So it was that energy she brought to the table. She could keep Trump sort of focused during the campaign. She was a major player. Then he stabbed her in the back now, more recently. Or has she stabbed him in the back? That's a moot question. She could have actually been interviewed and decided to stab him in the back. I'll do a clarifier on that. Net result, walking away. So she might not walk away in the next 3 weeks, but she is going to walk. She's not going to be around for the next election cycle, even the beginning of it, I think. I think she's going. I could be wrong. Page of Cups. That's the more youthful aspect of herself. Pages are messages, so there's a message, an emotional message. If she wants to save her marriage, and I would go as far as save the respect of her children, she really needs to think what she is doing. They can't be that desperate for the money. I'm going to do a clarifier on the Ten of Swords. Is it Kellyanne or is it Trump? The Lovers again. How strange. How strange. Queen of Wands. Lies and secrets. Okay, what I think she has actually been questioned, and she's keeping it secret from Trump. I'm now going to ask, is Kellyanne on barbiturates? Because to me, even though her brain's still ticking in, it's like she's got a wall between her and us. There's a weirdness to her energy that looks slightly drug affected to me, like pharmaceuticals I'm talking. So I'm going to ask, has Kellyanne got a barbiturate habit? Is that how she's dealt with Trump and the tensions in her marriage? Kellyanne, Conway and barbiturate. Okay. Justice, balancing, fighting the mob. Not really answering that question. It's telling me more about her dynamic. So I'll be quick with this because I want to get back to the drug question. She's trying to bring balance to the situation because she gets the juggler and the manipulator too. Justice, her husband's a lawyer. I don't know if Kellyanne's a lawyer, but her husband's definitely a lawyer. And she's juggling the knowledge. She is not stupid. She's juggling the legal knowledge, and that is producing stress in her manipulations in the White House. She's fighting off all comers. She is a gifted speaker, but the outcome here is, sad to say, she is doing this for the money, and I'm sorry, that's indefensible. So this is family money, meaning she's setting up dynastic income for her children. Tarot sometimes does this. You ask one question and you get the answer to something else. We got the answer there. She's purely doing this for the money. And I don't know how old the kids are. I think they're young teens or mid-teens and maybe a bit younger or something. But how do you reconcile that? You know, in terms of history, Mum, you worked for him by choice all those years. And I think she's numbing the pain, but the cards aren't telling me about the drug issue on it. So I want to know. Kellyanne, drug issue. Yes, she works for the King of Pentacles. She's married to the King of Swords. She's the High Priestess battle. Okay. Trump, he often comes up for me as the Emperor, but the alternate card is the greedy, selfish, narcissistic King. The King of Swords, who's also Mueller, so this could be George as the legal thing, but I'm thinking it's normally my Mueller card, and I think the Mueller situation has changed everything. She knows about the hidden agendas. She's one of the ones like Hope Hicks and a lot of the others who are second-tier players, but they know what went on. So putting those together, Mueller wants to know what she knows about those hidden agendas, and I think she's told him. And that's why she's sort of walled off, because she's just keeping this together. She's been through a few battles, there's more to come, but she's chosen that. Okay. So, oh, the Page of Cups. Let me do a clarifier on the battles. Could be a battle with drugs. Queen of Swords. Okay. King of Swords, Mueller. Queen of Swords. This could be George Conway, this could be Kellyanne Conway, a husband and wife swords team. I'm wondering if she's not playing a double game, meaning is actually a spy in the White House herself and just quietly reporting. I wonder. Okay, her privacy is such, she's quite a strong energy and doesn't want us to know about the drugs, and I could be wrong, so I haven't got an answer for you on that. What I have got an answer on is she is more integrated to the Mueller investigation than perhaps we realised. And I think it's possible she's talked to senior, even William Barr and other, and senior Republicans or something, and just say, I'll just stay and watch. So she goes out and says just enough that Trump thinks she's doing her job, but she's not doing much now. I think she's babysitting. I think that's what it comes to. I think Kellyanne is the babysitter. Oh. Now, one more question, because it started off on the marriage. Let's have a look once again, the future of their marriage. George and Kellyanne, future. George and Kellyanne, future. Oops. George and Kellyanne, is their marriage going to survive the Trump era? They're hanging in, they've got the devil behind them, staying for the children. Oh, him. You know, I said didn't have an answer for the drugs. We had this before, and I wasn't thinking about the pharmaceuticals then. It is a drug of addiction. It is a card of addiction. Drug of addiction. And she's got it twice. So my question was inadvertently answered in the context of the marriage. Hanging around, so they're not going to divorce just now. Behind them is the devil. The devil has come into the marriage because that's Trump. You know what? Early on, I can see them laughing over the dinner table and her saying, look, George, you'll pay me $250,000 a year to pretend to be an advisor. You know, I can do this on my ear. Let's just roll with it. How easy is that? And they probably just went, yep. And now it's much more serious because Trump is not just a playboy president. He's not just inept. Like George W. was not that on the ball, not that thing. Neither was Reagan, but they had professional teams around them. She is trained in the service of the devil at the moment, but she could break away. This is her Empress energy again. We're talking about the future of their marriage. They're not divorcing yet because of the kids. That's not unique to them, of course. How is she dealing with all this stress and madness? She must also be embarrassed on some level. It is embarrassing to be a spokesperson for Trump. You know, so on some professional level, you think she'd be embarrassed. How she copes could be alcohol. This is very watery, very Neptunian. This is also the unconscious with the ocean. So it's actually repressing all that stuff at night through alcohol or other drugs. But you have a good look at her next time. It doesn't look to me like speed or anything like that. It's that barbed look, like I'm just 3 beats behind, but out of habit, and because she has a good brain, she can spit out the soundbite. Or it could be old-fashioned alcohol. Okay, so that's them for now. Okay, I just wanted to have a little peekaboo. I suspect divorce down the track because this has been so dramatic, more so than they thought. They probably thought she'd work on the campaign, he wouldn't get up, and that'd be the end. Don't we live in strange times, viewers? Keep up the comments. I love your comments. We're bonded. Thanks so much, guys. Bye now.